Woolleys lamb employs an innovative, natural, environmentally friendly, grass-pastured approach to quality meat production.
It's something that Brett and I feel very passionately about, that this is good for the environment, that it's a win-win situation.
Sheep fit synergistically into Schuyler Farms limited operations. Born on permanent pasture, they move to the lush grass and stray fruit of cherry and apple orchards following harvest. Mature animals also graze on cover crops and pick up roughage and stray kernels from corn acreage. Supplemental winter hay is produced in cherry orchards prior to harvest, converting mowing expenditures into significant added benefit.
It's a really environmentally friendly way to produce meat. Very little fuel being used to produce feed. Basically the sheep have to go to their feed and forage their own feed for the most part. And like I say, wherever they go, they're also spreading their manure, and so hopefully building up soil health and sequestering carbon.
The process is sheep as well as environmentally friendly, offering a natural grazing ruminant lifestyle.
I guess it would mimic animals in out in nature, like grazing ruminants that get to go out and naturally graze and give birth once a year. It's quite a movement throughout the farm that the sheep make, but it works well, and it's kind of a neat cycle.
Guard dogs make an integral contribution to the operation.
We have a few different breeds, but essentially big, white, fluffy dogs that have been bred for centuries to do this job and are quite happy to do the job. And the dogs bond to the sheep as if they're family, as if they are a sheep, and protect them against potential predators.
Sheep come naturally equipped with a heavy wool coat to handle the coldest of Canadian winters, a fact Woolly has repeatedly confirmed for herself.
They go out and they're laying there eating or chewing their cud, and they look content. And it makes me feel better because they are not stressed.
Woolleys is proud to share operational procedure, in part via social media.
It's a big issue in the agricultural industry altogether that, we have people that are so far removed from farming, but they're so interested in the practices of how we are farming and how we're producing their food. They see it driving by, they like it, they like the story, they want to know more. It's a bonus. We have nothing to hide here, and we're proud to show it off. We feel confident that we're doing it in a sustainable, environmentally friendly way, and we try and be transparent about it.
Woolleys lamb is embraced by both restaurants and the public.
In our opinion, and the feedback that we're getting from others that are eating it, is that it has a nice flavor, but it's not overpowering. We have the quality, we have the quantity, and a good story behind it to back up a good product.
It's also a medium rare staple on Woolly's own table.
I like roasts done in the oven, I like chops done on the barbecue, I like the ribs done on the barbecue, so it's hard. I like all of it, it's all good.
While challenging, the Woolleys lamb experience is highly rewarding, following the example set by Carrie's father-in-law Marshall of positive progression to meet a changing agribusiness landscape.
As a farmer, you have to be open to new things and open to innovation. I think that's a really big part of farming, that you can't really be standing still, otherwise you get left behind. I was just asking Marshall about that the other day. I said, what did you start with, right? And it's pretty neat to hear his story of how it's evolved, and then it's exciting for Brett and I to add to it and help it evolve further, and definitely always looking forward, that's for sure.